Today is day 5 of my adventure. Since leaving home, I walked the streets of Mexico, spent the night with a group of hardcore bikers, and seen some of the most beautiful coastlines in the world. Yesterday, I saw the most magnificent sunset. You know, I was traveling down the one out of San Rafael, and I don't know the name of the river, but there was a river flowing out to the ocean. And as I was cruising along, you know, the sun would set behind the mountains, and I'd get a little further down the road, and the mountain would kind of come down, and so the sun would pop back up, and I got to see the sunset again. That probably happened maybe 4 times. It was just the most amazing sunset ever. It just seemed like it lasted forever. It was you know, quite an experience. You know, and then I continued on the one, and it just got more and more rural. You know, and it wasn't along the coast at all. So you know, I started really questioning whether or not I was actually on the one. I was on a road that didn't have, you know, a gas station. I probably had maybe 30 miles left on my bike. Gas-wise, and you know, there wasn't a town in sight. There were no signs. It was just farm after farm after farm, or just vacant land, you know. So I was getting ready to, you know, pitch a tent on the side of the road, and you know, I'd pulled over, I'd stopped, and I was kind of, you know, going through my stuff, and this guy and his kid stopped, you know, in their SUV. It actually drove by, I turned around and came back to talk to me to make sure everything was all right. You know, I kind of explained the situation I was in, and you know, which way I was headed, and they gave me directions back to the one-on-one. You know, so I definitely appreciated the advice and took it. You know, I was about 20 miles outside of town, so I came in pretty low on gas. You know, definitely, it was definitely concerning. You know, but it worked out. So today I'm in Petaluma, California. Today is day 5, just starting out, so I haven't traveled any miles yet. Today I'm headed to Eureka, which is going to be right on the California coast. I may even push it to Crescent City, which sits right on the border of Oregon and California. Not entirely sure yet. So from here we'll see. I'm gonna push it as hard as I can today. Yesterday was, you know, I keep having, you know, long days, and the problem is they keep getting longer and longer and longer. I didn't pull into camp last night until 11 p.m. I spent, I don't know, maybe 120 to 140 miles completely lost yesterday. So I'm back on track. Spent some time studying the map for today, so I'm hoping, knock on wood, today will be semi-uneventful as far as that goes. Hoping not to log as many lost hours anyway. I bought this bandana because it's not as thick as the face mask that I have, and I think it'll allow my skin to breathe a little bit. All right, gear looks good. Let's roll out. The sign said that there was a gas station this way, and I don't know. This is the gas station I just filled up at. It's in Leggett, California. It's got a super old gas pump. They're on wheels as far as numbers are concerned, gallons and price and whatnot. About an hour outside of Eureka at this point. It's filled up with gas, hitting the road. I hope to be there in an hour anyway, we'll see. Feeling pretty good, still pretty early in the day. About 3:15. Anyway, let's hit the road. goes down probably 100 feet, maybe more. Real thick trees and very steep. Don't want to fall down there. Wow. Will you look at that? Can you believe this? Huh? This is amazing. Love the scenery. Can't believe how beautiful it is. Just amazing. Oh, this place is unbelievably cool. My kids would love this. They've got everything from the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs to Shrek, Snow White, Pinocchio, Yogi Bear, and whoever else. Some big old horse. These are all carved out of wood. This thing is just super cool. Anyway, I don't know what's up with this carving here. It looks like the fairy godmother's got a shank. Alright, so I just took my first shower since San Diego. Used up about half the bottle getting clean. Anyway, it feels fantastic to be clean. I can't even tell you how much. Now, if only I had a clean pair of clothes to change into, things would be good. All I got is my swimming shorts and like an extra undershirt. So, probably just wear that for tonight. In fact, here they have a jacuzzi, so I'm gonna go check that out. My body could use that, no doubt. So I've been in the shower twice, in the hot tub once, feeling great. Headed over to get maybe a Snickers or something for dinner. And then I'm off to bed. Eureka, California is absolutely gorgeous. Right on the oceans and then up in the pines at the same time. Best of both worlds. Alright, so I just met these two dudes. They're traveling around the United States on mopeds. 49 cc's. They're doing almost 6,000 miles on their trip. They're getting about 100 miles to the gallon, they said. They're doing it to raise awareness about human trafficking. I passed them earlier today on the 101 going through Humboldt Forest, and yeah, I mean, they're just putting along. They can't do more than 40 miles an hour. Anyway, that's rad, you know. Just a couple young dudes just out trying to do the right thing. So I've made camp up for the night. Once again, my tent is a mess. I can't help but be a slob, I guess. My stuff's scattered all over the place. That's why it takes me so long to leave in the morning. Anyway, I'm turning in for the night. Sun hasn't quite gone down yet, but you know, I'm exhausted, so call it a day. Day 5 in the books, day 6 tomorrow. That's what that reminds me of. Alright, so I've made it to Oregon. First time to the state, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So just gonna keep on riding, going up to Waldport, Oregon, about a couple 100 miles. I just wanted to take a second and say thank you for watching my videos. I really hope you enjoy them. I also wanted to take a second and shout out a couple of my favorite motorcycle vloggers. You can check out the links to their channels here.